What's up, guys? This is the new hair. This is the new hair. And today I have no idea what I'm going to talk about because all that I did was this. It's just new hair. Okay, so it didn't turn out like the blue that I wanted. And that's fine. Hold on. Okay. Better now. It kind of turned out a bit more green than I had hoped. That's okay. And I skipped coloring this part of it because there was just no point in wasting the fudge for something that wasn't probably wasn't even going to catch very much. Anyways. I felt crazy, okay? I felt bored. I feel so bored in Sydney right now. Not being able to, like, just knowing the fact that I can't go anywhere in July or anytime that I want to. Having all of these worker restrictions. It's driven me to the edge. I needed some fucking change. Oh my god. I don't know, like, okay, actually, there is something that I wanted to talk about. This pandemic seems to be making people a little bit crazy, a little bit insane. Just today, I was just driving home, and I'm gonna be so bad at explaining this, but I'll try my best, okay? So, I was like, this was me right here, and there are a set of lights that are across from me, and I had to stop at those lights because the lights had just turned red, but I had stepped over the line a little bit, and the reason why it was red because there's another set of cars coming this way. So hold on, I'm here and they're like driving over here. I hope you get a visual of that. So the car that was driving past me, opposite me, I don't know what this guy's deal was, but I don't know if he was having a bad day or whatever, but like, he stopped in the middle of the fucking road. Probably, like, I didn't pay attention. I don't think that there was anybody behind him, but, if there was, then that's like incredible, because he still stopped. He stopped, in the middle of the fucking road to face opposite me, just like this camera, and like the direction, like where I've mounted my phone to so that's where he was, the place that I mounted my phone. Okay, so he stopped in the middle of the road to start yelling at me. So he begins yelling at me, and he begins to just like be like, do you see that there's a red light? Do you see? Like, he was just like talking to me like I was like driving forward as he was coming, but I was at a full stop, so like, what? So I had no idea what this guy's deal was, so I put my window down to see what the hell he's screaming about, and then, like, God, I'm so bad at explaining stories. Like, yeah, at first I didn't know what he was screaming about. So I put my window down and I asked, like, I don't even have to ask. He's just starting to yell and say, do you see that there's a red light? Do you see that there's a red light? I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I literally said that. Are you fucking kidding? And then, like, he starts saying, why are you coming forward? And I was saying, what the fuck are you talking about? I wasn't going forward. I've stopped. And then he's like, do you see that he said it again. Do you see that there's a red light? Do you see that there's a red light? Or are you blind? So I lost my temper. I told him to shut the fuck up and go. But he kept on repeating himself. Like I couldn't hear him. And then I was like, dude, there's like, my light just turned green. And I was like, dude, my light, I need to go. Shut the fuck up and go. He wasn't going. He wanted to have a verbal fight over this. So there was enough space for me to pass him by. But yeah, that's an example of people kind of like losing their minds. That's just one example. Like yesterday, I was at work and I deal with restaurants at work, and so there was this one restaurant manager. I always go to them. I mean, not always, but I have had gone to them before, and like the order that I was delivering, there was like 3 bags, and one of them was like kind of heavy. So I accidentally knocked over a box of chopsticks. And I wanted to go and put the food in my bag, in my car, and then go and pick up after myself. But like, I suppose that was not the best thing to do, but I was doing what felt right to me. So that's the thing about the job. There are no rules. It's your prerogative, whatever you want to do, however you want to do things, it's fine. You either reap or suffer, like you either suffer the consequences or you see the best of it. But like, she began to yell at me as if I dropped the box of chopsticks on purpose or some crazy bullshit like that. It's like things like that. And then today I saw a video in Australia. This happened, which is like, to me, I think it's very uncommon because I've never seen that before. But yeah, I saw a guy that was holding a knife, and there was a bunch of cops everywhere on the street. He's holding a knife and he's like threatening people and stuff like that, and just being a complete idiot, honestly. And the cops were like super aggressive. They were like cursing at him, telling him to stop, put the knife down. It was a very hostile situation. They obviously didn't want to like shoot the guy. So yeah, it's like crazy things like that, and the things that I've experienced, like the fucking guy yelling at me right in the middle of the fucking road. I think that we're gonna see a lot of this in the next couple of months. People just kind of like losing their minds, losing their heads, being irrational. I think that this pandemic is making people a little bit feeling on edge, or something like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the next couple of months is gonna hold for any of us. But I mean, at least I'm like showing my level of crazy in a positive way, you know? I'm coloring my hair an insane color. So, I suppose for every darkness and shadow, there is a sunshine and rainbow around the corner in the form of somebody just embracing their crazy in a positive way that doesn't hurt or annoy anybody else. My friend Nina's gonna do the same thing as well. Like, I think that she's gonna bleach her hair or something and make it pink. My friend Nina and I, like, okay, so she told me, like, I convinced her to go and look at her Vedic astrology, and she has a lot of Pisces in her chart. And we've just been like, it's been an ongoing joke between us how we didn't know that she's a Pisces and not an Aries. Like, she has no air, like, she has very like minimal Aries traits, and it's my best friend's birthday in a couple of days. Aries season, yo, like the best season there is next to Gemini, and Pisces. I actually really adore Pisces energy. I have my rising in Pisces, and I think that I have a very deep understanding of myself since I've realized that I have rising in Pisces. We're a very beautiful bunch of people, I think. If you have a lot of Pisces energy inside, then you're just like, you're probably a very big sweetheart, you know? I think that Pisces is actually the sweetest sign, you know, the sweetest sign of all. A lot of people might say Cancer because Cancer is the symbol of the mother, but no, it's Pisces. Like, the symbol of the mother can even be like, can have negative traits, like, because mothers can be kind of like manipulative in a way, controlling, narcissistic. But Pisces, they're just like the sweetest energy there is. And maybe Gemini too, because Gemini is the symbol of the twins, but they're very childlike. They're very innocent in a couple of ways. Oh, that sun. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I've just arrived at home, and I am so excited to see my family's face when I show them my hair. IRL. Okay, so subscribe and leave me a comment and let me know the things that you're doing that are crazy. I hope it's not too crazy to the point where you're annoying other people. And have a lovely day or night. Bye.